So here's an interesting story. So you guys know far-right lunatic Alex Jones, who got basically banned off every platform known to man. And there's a report that basically Alex Jones played a pretty fundamental role in the events that happened at the Capitol on January 6th. So it says Trump donor Alex Jones played key role in January 6th rally. So it's pretty interesting. It says far-right radio show host Alex Jones and a prominent GOP donor reportedly played a larger role than previously known in the pro-Trump rally held near the White House before the Capitol riot. Jones was involved in pledging money and getting others to donate money for the January 6th event, the Wall Street Journal reported Saturday. The Infowars founder originally planned to give $50,000 in seed money to secure a, quote, top speaking slot of his choice, according to a funding document reported by the newspaper. But it gets more interesting. It says Julie Jenkins Fancelli, the heiress to the Public Supermarkets Incorporated chain, reached out to Jones and asked to donate for the January 6th event, organizers told the Journal. Jones reportedly helped Fancelli donate $300,000 through a fundraising official who helped with former President Trump's campaign. Fancelli's donation represented a majority of the funding for the $500,000 rally at the Ellipse, where Trump spoke before chaos erupted later in the day at the Capitol. During the 2020 election cycle, Fancelli donated nearly $1 million to Trump's campaign, the Republican Party, the Journal noted. It also notes that Publix, the brand, said that the heiress is not, an employee or involved in any way with the company, essentially. What's interesting here is basically what that means is Alex Jones was kind of the person who really set the groundwork for it. I mean, that $300,000 donation is huge, especially if it's a $500,000 rally, and he's basically the facilitator of the $300,000 donation, which is, it says that she, had reached out to him and had set it up. So he essentially was the person who facilitated, which is arguably the most important position, right? If there's somebody who's willing to donate $300,000, but there's no facilitator and there's no real person who's able to get that transaction done, they're arguably more important than even the person donating the money. So it's interesting to see because, the money is important in these kinds of rallies and stuff like that. Money is definitely very crucial. So he kind of set the groundwork for it. He was the one who sort of pulled in most of the cash, which is going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see what investigators say about this, if this is going to change anything. But man, Alex Jones having a pretty big role, unbeknownst prior.